it up a little.
Baby, welcome to the party. Baby, welcome to the party. I got the extra shrooms, the acid. As you can see, I'm a savage. Try this at home, I'm a savage. Baby.
Yo, what's good? Let's make a beat for Pop Smoke and Skepta. Now today's video is also going to be like a beat breakdown and a cook up. Why? Because when I was making the beat, I forgot to hit record. Alright, so let's start off with the melody. I decided to sample Hunter x Hunter, goated anime. Chuck the sample into good old Slice X. You can use Fruity Slicer too, but I just prefer the way the Slice X UI looks. So I dragged the sample in, went to this little wrench here, hit reverse to reverse the sample, obviously. Next, what I did was I went to this little menu here and clicked medium auto slicing. This basically just chops the sample up into equal little pieces. Then I went to this wrench, declick in all regions, declick out all regions. It just helps smooth out all the little pops in between each chop of the sample. Then I pitched the sample down by like 7 semitones. Next was the fun part. I basically just played with all the chops in the piano roll and came up with a melody that I thought was interesting. This is gonna sound kind of fucked up, but just stay with me. Give it a chance. Now's where it starts to sound good. I applied halftime to it, set it to half loop. Then I slapped on an EQ to get rid of the low frequencies. And then what I got was this. Sounds like some Davy Jones Locker shit. Next, I used some vocal one-shots from a Producer Grind Angelic Vocals kit. I pretty much just played with the time and stretching and pitch to come up with this. Next, I did an EQ, got rid of the lows, used some Valhalla Vintage Verb to just give it some space in the mix. Then I also slapped on some Fresh Air to just give it that crunchy mid and high frequency range. Then I rendered all of that into one track, threw on RC20, and I used a Soundworld preset. This is like a free RC20 preset bank that I found on YouTube. Just search Soundworld RC20 and you'll be able to find it. This is what I got. Then I applied some more Fresh Air, and then I used some Kickstart, set it to 1 bar. Just before I throw on the drums, I cut out the lows, used a bit of Sound Goodizer, applied Kickstart again, and then I used Ozone Imager to make it just a little bit wider. Now for the 808, I decided to use one of my own custom 808s that I made with Serum. Here's the pattern I came up with. Next, the kick, I turned my velocity all the way up. I also threw on a fruity limiter and applied that to the 808 and sidechained that to the kick. So every time the kick hits, the bass ducks. It kind of makes the kick sound like it's slapping harder than it really is. Then I layered over some accessory perks to give the kick more impact. For the perks, I've got this rim repeating throughout the entire beat. I wanted my hi-hats to kind of sound like the hi-hats got like this kind of salt shaker sound. Then when you layer on the open hat and the snare, next I layered over some more sounds like this Minxie Riser, this echo perk, and this swoosh effect. Next, I applied Looperator to my master to give it like a rewind effect just before the drop. I found this Welcome to the Party acapella featuring Skepta on YouTube. It was fairly clean already. I pretty much just got rid of the lows with an EQ.
Maybe welcome to the party. I hit the boy up and then I go skate in a Rari. Maybe welcome to the party.
Here's the full intro.
Baby, welcome to the party. I'm off the Midas and the lean, that's why I'm moving retarded. Baby, welcome to the party. I hit the boy up and then I go skating around.
Jay, turn it up a little.
Baby, welcome to the party. Baby, welcome to the party. I got the extra shrooms, the acid, as you can see, I'm a savage. Try this at home, I'm a savage.
Next, what I did on the second part of the first verse was I threw on some tremolator, then I set that to 1/16. And then I also used an automation clip to stop it and start it again. With everything together, it sounded like this.
Yeah, you see the fit, I'm a dilate. I beat it, a bus and I shoot. I told the witch, stop following me. She's stalking me, she's trying to ruin my truth.
And that is it for today's video, guys. If you made it this far into the video, thank you, I appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video and found value in it, drop a like, leave a comment down below. If you don't want to miss my next video, consider subscribing. Till next week, guys, peace out. Peace out? Who the fuck says peace out? Follow me at JSaulBeats on IG. I post there pretty much every day. I respond to all my DMs.
Baby, welcome to the party. I'm off the Midas and the lean, that's why I'm moving retarded. Baby, welcome to the party. I hit the boy up and then I go skating around.
Jay, turn it up a little.
Baby, welcome to the party. Baby, welcome to the party. I got the extra shrooms, the acid, as you can see, I'm a savage. Try this at home, I'm a savage. Baby, welcome to the party. She pulled up in the Benz, she came with a friend. I told her meet my nigga Bari. I'm feeling like Carti. Yeah, you see the fit, I'm a dilate. I beat it, a bus and I shoot. I told the witch, stop following me. She's stalking me, she's trying to ruin my truth. These niggas coming round screaming gang, gang. I ain't never seen you on the shoot. Never ever had the peps in your mouth. Never ever had a tool in the whip. Had heavy metal like a bench press. It's a waste of time sending death threats. I got love letters, I ain't read yet. The club closed, we ain't left yet. Fuck a dress code, we're the best dress. Double R's in my head red. Asked her if she's coming and she said yes. The shopping sprees and the best sex. But you're just a silly nigga with your silly rap, snitching on yourself in your verses. I was driving home so the light was on, pull up with your girl for a service. And when it's showtime, they be taking money like the verses. It's 100 racks when I touch a stage, how could I ever get nervous? Baby, welcome to the party. I'm off the Midas and the lean, that's why I'm moving retarded. Baby, welcome to the party. I hit the boy up and then I go skating a Rari. Baby, welcome to the party. Bitch, I'm a thot, get me lit. Gun on my head, 1 in the head, 10 in the clip. Baby, don't trip. Just lower your